Yo, what up? I want to briefly speak on what went down last night. I mean, it's nothing new. I'm going to be straight up. You know, we live in a whole different era now where individuals want it to be fakery, buffoonery, and circus acts. You know what I'm saying? They want to be a part of the circus act. They say they're real hardcore boxing enthusiasts, but they do clown type stuff, right? I'm not here to take shots at anybody, but names will be mentioned because they're public record. Lamont Roach mentioned Two-Tone and freaking Showbiz the Adult. Now, I don't have no hate towards these guys, and Ray Jackson even. But these are individuals who obviously love to get on here and give their piece in sometimes the most derogatory way possible. I mentioned this about Two-Tone saying what he said and asked Bomac that disrespectful question. I mean, niggas like that, they get on here, as you know, Shaw News would say, they're gimmicks. You know, me, I'm saying they're performers. They always like to perform for the audience, for freaking views and shit. And the crazy part about it, these be the type of dudes that hear you say something in their response. And even though you're not calling them any type of obscenities, they'll start talking about your views like that's what basically validates you as a man. A lot of cats have sold themselves all the way out on this social media shit because they selected to be gimmicks. And even after years and years of gimmicking, putting on a performance, you know what I'm saying? Having people believe that you take the sport serious and take the fighter serious, they still right here. I can go live every other 3 to 4 days and I can still see them on the same platform. That tells me that they haven't made any more moves than I have, except having a fighter call your name out. I heard Showbiz and Two-Tone say the same thing, that Lamont Roach cooked them. How can you be happy about having your name mentioned to millions on live television in the worst way? Lamont Roach said, fuck Showbiz, fuck Two-Tone. That's his words, not mine. And they get on here with this grandest smile, and they be like, yeah, Lamont, you cooked me on that one. Yeah, you cooked me on that. Both of them said the same thing. Come on, be original, dog. Yeah, Lamont, you cooked me on that. I don't know for the life of me why these fighters show so much attention to the ones who can give a damn about them, right? You have fighters becoming kinship with people who have used their name, which I consider clout chasing, in a negative light. I mean, just dogged them the fuck out. And it came down to a point to where now the fighter enjoys what you do. He's funny. You know what I'm saying? Hey, dog out the fighter. Go all in to the point where they become funny. I'm going to tell you, WCS will never get that tag. I would never get that tag. I would never have a fighter say, well, I fucks with him because he's funny. He said a lot of derogatory things. No, they come to me all serious. Hey man, we heard what you said. But these other grown ass men, they be out here talking ill about these fighters. You want to talk about clout chasing? Clout chasing is when you mention their name on national television and saying F them. They say, oh, good. Lamont Roach mentioned my name. Oh man, that made my year. I'm important. I've never seen a bunch of men in my life want to be humiliated just so they can say, I have more clout than I did yesterday, all because I affected somebody with the most derogatory criticism and finally got to them to the point where they can mention my name, even if it's in the most negative way. Even they can brag amongst their people. Hey man, you know Lamont Roach said F me. Yeah, he said F me too, dog. Hey, listen, that means we're doing something right. We're doing something right. We want them to mention our names. Hey, all publicity is good publicity. That's going to get you more exposure. I'm like, when did us as men start to not give a damn about what our character is? You know, the stability of our character. It doesn't count no more. It doesn't count. Now, I know I put some headstones out there, but I don't have a gimmick. I'm not a gimmick. I do some storytelling, but I ain't a gimmick. I'm not a gimmick. These dudes are all about being full-time gimmicks. Full-time gimmicks. Where they would get on here and congratulate Lamont Roach for saying, fuck you. You're congratulating Lamont Roach, saying, hey man, you got me. Man, I can tell you fuck you on your live stream. You don't have to wait for public television. It won't get enough. I'm not important, huh? I mean, the way they was dogging out Roach, I'm happy that he's able to get some shine. For real, because I always said Lamont Roach is a good person. Seriously. He's a good person. I'm glad he's getting shine that pertains to him potentially getting bigger fights in his career. Any way you can get it. He's 30 years old, going on 30 years old, just like Tank. I commend him. But there's a lot of cats on here dogging Javante Alpha taking the fight with Roach, saying he won shit, saying he was a Roach. Now he goes the distance with Tank, and some people believe that he should have beat him because it was a bogus ass, knockdown that wasn't called. All the political hocus pocus that played a role in this fight. Now people are saying, hey, did you hear what Shakur said? Shakur said he will fight Lamont Roach now. What do you think about that? Oh, I think that'll be a good fight. All of a sudden, bringing them up is not a problem, but it was a problem when Tank did it. It wasn't a problem when Arrow did it, but it was a problem when Tank did it. I'm going to be absolutely honest. Anybody who say they're a hardcore fan that's afraid of dropping the F word or the C word when it comes to boxing, corrupt, fix, manipulated, demonstrators, moving around. People, moving around is when two fighters understand what boxing is about. They've been in it long enough to have the experience. And they go in the ring and do all these feints and touch jabs and ain't doing shit. They're not doing a motherfucking thing. That's called moving around. The time on the clock doesn't stop, homie. So if it's 3 minutes per round and they're just moving around and then they want to pump it up and make it seem like, oh, here it goes. Oh, man, what a nice hard punch. Man, stop it. Come on, man. People want to act like Tank was fighting at full capacity. You out your rabbit mind. You know what I'm saying? You out your rabbit mind, bro. Lamont Roach was squared up right in front of Tank. Squared up right in front of Tank, man. What fighter has survived later rounds doing that? To be honest, Tank looked sloppy in there yesterday. Just like Canelo did when he fought Jermell Charlo. He looked sloppy. There's a lot of moving around that was going on. And these cats don't want to talk about it because, they want to stay within the boundaries because some of these cats, they hoping to be able to get credential approval in the next fight. We're hearing the fighters, we're hearing the people getting denied credentials. Get in line. Been there, done that already. Get in line. You know what I'm saying? They just showing you, hey, we're going to put you in your place and sit you down whenever we feel like it till you know how to conform. Knowing who our freaking premier fighters are, you need to get in line and make sure you don't never cross that line. But anyway, back to the point. Man, these dudes up here happy because another man insulted them. That's why when it comes to the women, man, dudes, they got a bad bitch, right? They won't even kiss her online because they too shy. They act like that shit too manly to give your girl, you know, intimacy. Be intimate with your girl. Show her affection. These dudes will sit up there and dog a woman out at any given time. They love for somebody like Lamont Roach to come up here and say, fuck you, nigga. You ain't shit. And go online and do a live and clip it up and say, look what Lamont Roach said to me. It was so sweet. He told me, fuck me to my face in front of millions. He cooked me. That is, bro, some of y'all niggas in trouble. Some of y'all in trouble. I would never want a fighter that I criticized to say my name on national television and call up some people, hey man, did you see what he said? He said, fuck me. And I'm like, what did I do? I was just being real. I'm a hardcore fan. I didn't do anything to deserve that. But man, I got some more subscribers now. When I go to credentials, when I go to a fight with credentials, people are gonna ask me, hey man, it was funny hearing Lamont Roach tell you, fuck you. What went through your mind? Oh man, you know how it is. I be talking my shit, man, and the fighters don't like when you talk your shit. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they really fuck with a nigga, but you know, you know how it goes, man. You just be keeping it real. You just be keeping it real and they don't like that shit. That's all. I'm like, wow. Wow, that's crazy. You got dudes up here happy to have their name, their brand announced in front of millions and have people asking, who is Two-Tone? Who is Showbiz the Adult? F them. Because they dogged me the fuck out prior to this fight with Tank like I wasn't nobody. So F them. And they go bragging, hey, did you hear what so-and-so? I clipped it. I clipped it. You didn't hear? I clipped it. Y'all look at my clip. I posted it. They mentioned my name. Man, I do not want to be recognized in that light. I'm going to be honest. I don't want to be recognized in that light. There's nothing in it for me. I'm a grown-ass fucking man. I don't want a fighter or anybody to mention my brand on TV in a derogatory way. And I'm up here celebrating as if it's a compliment. Like it's a term of endearment. They say, you a fuck nigga. Oh, he called me a fuck nigga. Oh, man, I feel so good. What the fuck? What they say? I know you fucking lying. Hey, I know you fucking lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, shawty. What is this social media come to? Like, social media, man, I've did many lives on the amount of hours you put in on social media and the lack of traction that you get over time. Well, if you was to basically dedicate that time to a real job or a venture that you can say, that is mine, I'm the proprietary, I'm the founder, then we will have a lot of entrepreneurship going on here. But you have dudes who's willing to put all this time and effort into social media only to give away 30%, get the rest, and then at the end of the year pay taxes on that shit. You get hit twice. I mean, talking about a disjointed elbow, right? But these dudes, they up here happy clapping it up, man, on a Sunday. Oh man, I can't believe you mentioned my name on a platform, yo. I'm super excited, yo. Man, I'm super excited. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. It's a bunch of bullshit. People are like, they're not going to call a fight for what it is. Tank has fought way better than that. That was his friend. It was respect. Y'all be thinking niggas going to go in here with somebody they grew up with and say, I'm going to prove to the people. The people don't really care about your friendship. They just care about them being right. So he went in there and they moved around and danced and two-step, paid some hopscotch, you know what I'm saying, did the Deion Sanders, you know what I'm saying. They up here talking about, oh man, that was a bullshit ass fight. Lamont Roach really showed us what he could do. Yeah, he fought great. I'm not taking anything away from Roach, but God God damn, shawty. Stop acting naive and ignorant. Steve Willis did not call the knockdown, yo. This man clearly took a knee, like Kaepernick, in protest of something being in his eye. You know what I'm saying? Something was in his eye. You feel me? That's supposed to be considered a knockdown. I rock with Tank, but that was a knockdown. Period. No ifs, ands, no buts about it. That was a knockdown, y'all. Period. Period. What are y'all talking about? Period. That was a knockdown. Did y'all hear me? That was a knockdown. That was supposed to be called a knockdown. This man went over to the corner asking for a towel to wipe something out of his face. Have you ever witnessed that in your life? This man, look, yo. This man, this man pretty much asked his corner to assist him outside of the ref. Now, look, let WCS remind you, this is not the first time that a fighter has took a timeout to go over to the corner without the referee calling a timeout or basically the round ending. I know I looked at boxing a time or two. You know who else did it and got away with it? So that's why I ain't that mad at Tank. I ain't mad at the brothers for getting that concierge service. I ain't mad at the motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? You want to know who else did it? Anthony Joshua, baby. Anthony Joshua did it. Anthony Joshua had the tape coming off his gloves. He was getting touched up too. He had the tape coming off his gloves. And Joshua decides to just walk to the corner in the middle of a round, remove the tape, lean up against the ropes, and and talking to his corner. Hey, can you tape this up again? Hey, referee, hold it. You know the protocol. I'll get back to you. The referee had to call timeout and go over there. And Joshua didn't he wasn't deducted a point. He wasn't deducted a freaking point, right? He wasn't scolded. His corner wasn't DQ'd for helping him out. So I don't sweat it too much when Tank did it. That shit was hilarious. Hey, look, I was chilling, right? I said, hey, hold up. What do we have here? NFL? No, it's not the NFL. He don't have a fro because he got his shit braided. So I said, hey, let me dial up a friend of mine. Hey, Colin. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Did you see what I just witnessed? Yeah, he took a knee. Do you and him communicate? You don't? Oh, I just thought he may be protesting something, doing something for the people, being that February just ended, Black History Month is over, and, went through January, February, and shit like that. I was wondering, did, have anything to do with Islam? So I just wanted to kind of see. It didn't? Okay, so he's kneeling on his own for a whole different purpose. Oh, okay, stay soft row? So Stay Soft Row was dripping out of his head. I got it. So I couldn't connect Tank to Colin Kaepernick. I couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't do it, y'all. But clearly he went over there and they wiped off his face, not his eyes. And he returned back to the ring. Hey, man, I don't have nothing to say about that. That is the hocus pocus of boxing I talk about. That shit was mother effing hilarious. Hilarious. It was hilarious, bro. Come on, man. Come on, don't be downers. Don't be the Debbie Downers out here. Don't be the Karens of the world. Come on, anybody named Mama know that fight. It was a lot of hocus pocus buffoonery going on with it. You feel me? Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Tank is the face of PBC. You think he's not going to get any extra favors? I mean, come on. What are y'all mad at? Lamont Roach got a payday. Now, the ones that was dogging him out and treating him like he wasn't shit, now they come in trying to have an interview with him. Yeah, the ebbs and flows, huh? Schofield, same thing. You know what I'm saying? They was hating on Shakur. They go over there for a fight. Schofield pulls out of the fight. Now they go to the aid and rescue of Tank. Now they start kissing his ass, putting hickeys on his ass cheeks. Excuse me, I didn't mean to really put a hickey on your ass cheek like that, but I just want to let you know we're back supporting you full time, not the 15% that we were in 2024 when we thought you was a boring fighter and this, that, and the other. We're back full time kissing ass. Yeah, they switch up, so they go from Shakur, right, coming out his fight last year to hating on Tank. Then find out Tank is fighting Lamont Roach and say Lamont Roach ain't shit. He's just a champion at 130 and this, that, and the other. We want to see him fight Shakur. Shakur still got hand issues, which derailed the fight from them happening in 2024. So we come up here. The fight is so interesting. They're moving around, dancing, hopscotching, and all that shit. And then it comes up, well, Tank takes a knee. Willis, you know, Willis be licking this. Excuse me? Huh? Let me put on my glasses. What happened? What was that? Steve Willis act like he did not see that fighter take a knee, yo. And look, he started to count. Hey, disregard my last. Disregard my last. Yes, disregard my last. I started to count from the timekeeper over there, but we just agreed, hey, we're just gonna handle this in-house. We're gonna keep this in-house. But Steve, there's millions of people watching. I didn't see him. I didn't see any. They're just a regular audience who paid to come see it. They came to see him fight. He's the the cash cow of PBC. I mean, come on, I didn't see shit except Tank. I didn't really see his kneecap rest on the ground. I didn't see it on the canvas. I didn't see none of that. I seen him bend, squat down a little bit. I didn't see him touch the ground. It was so quick. I didn't see it. Well, Mr. Willis, can you use the replay? No, it's not necessary. I'm in control of this fight. Stop. Look, you're really overstepping your boundaries, fella. I'm about to ban you from ringside. This is Tank Davis we talking about. Tank goes over there. Barry Hunter spray him down with some spring water. It's like wiping down your windshield wipers, y'all. Okay. Let me get that water off right there. So is everything good to go, Tank? I mean, how's your vision and everything? You can see clear now? Great. That's awesome. So go back in there. You only have like 4 rounds left. Continue to do what you do. Pull your punches. My Roach, you continue to dance. You know what I'm saying? Continue to stand right there in front of Tank because he's not going to knock you out. Y'all's peoples. Y'all are peoples. So it's all good. We're going to get you that rematch. We're going to get you a bigger fight. Now, all of a sudden, people trying to say, oh, man, I wouldn't mind seeing Lamont Roach fight Shakur Stevenson. I mean, come on, man. Is he truly 135er? I mean, he hasn't had that many fights since moving up. Come on. Come on, man. Who wouldn't want to see that fight? Now they talking about a rematch with Tank. Shout out to the brothers getting that airtime. Shout out to y'all. Much respect. I'm glad to see the brothers getting that airtime. Schofield getting that airtime. He comes back from Saudi. He's laid out in the freaking hospital bed. The machine, And look, it's no machine beeping because it ain't none hooked up. I mean, he goes back, and the first day home, he's at the gym. That more back to normal, strength and conditioning. 1, 2, 3, doing goddamn mid drill. You know, that dude just shoulder bopping and shit. That dude is 1,000% healthy when he returned back from goddamn Saudi. Ain't no stopping him. And then, you know, we have Shakur that has to get his hands fixed. So the you know, you have some people saying they want to get his hands fixed, and then others say, hey, he should just go in there and fight Tank. Hey, yeah. I mean, I really don't want to make fun of that. But we know damn well he needs to be 100% with his hands before he go in there and fight Tank. Let's be honest. Okay, let's just be honest with ourselves. He needs to be 100%. But in the meanwhile, Tank already has Lamont Roach, the tractors, coming to his aid and say, we want a rematch. Rematch. We want a rematch. Rematch. They hollering for a rematch now after last night. They're going to be up here talking, y'all, come Monday. Hey, man. Lamont Roach is the only one that knocked Tank down. I saw a punch, another punch, and then he took a knee. Come on, man. He was winning the exchanges on the inside. Tell it the way it's supposed to be, man. Come on. Put the cart before the horse. You don't need a fucking horse when it's an engine on it. Lamont Roach was an engine. You gave him no love, no respect. Come on. You know you wasn't goddamn saying he was going to go in there and beat freaking Tank. But he did it. He got robbed. Look how many thumbnails. Controversy ensues. Lamont Roach robbed of victory. Is Tank declining at 30 years old? Did he finally meet his match? They're gonna give you everything you want to hear, but all the bullshit you want to goddamn sip on this week. That's boxing, yo. That's boxing. They're gonna give you all the bullshit, man. I'm talking about drinks on boxing. And you want some more? Here, let me pour that some more bullshit for you. Oh, drink up. Yeah. No, that's not a shot glass. That's a sippy cup right there. I don't want you to, consume it all at one time. But man, I gotta go handle some business. Y'all take it easy. Peace. I'm out.